And welcome, Hoosier Nation, to another edition of the Hoosier Sound-Off, recorded on Monday morning, December 16th, 2019. I am your host, Andrew Rood, and I'm here for a quick roundup of IU sports news. In breaking news for today, Indiana University Director of Athletics, Fred Glass, will be retiring from his position at the end of the school year. Among reasons for stepping down, he cites the desire to step back and do something that keeps him closer and allows him to spend more time with his granddaughters and the rest of his family. During his 10-year tenure, Glass has set or tied records for Indiana's graduation success rate in 7 consecutive years. IU Athletics has set all-time records for academic All-Big Ten honors, Big Ten Distinguished Scholars, and academic progress rate. Among his accomplishments, Glass owns the numerous facility upgrades in the past several years. Glass has also been responsible for the notable hirings of Todd Yeagley, Tom Crean, Archie Miller, Terry Morin, Chris Lemonis, Jeff Mercer, Kevin Wilson, and Tom Allen. The men's basketball team recovered from a rough loss on Saturday by earning 2 hard-fought victories this past week. On Tuesday evening, the Hoosiers defeated the UConn Huskies by a score of 57-54. Indiana won in the return of sophomore point guard Robert Fennessy, who finished with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in 13 minutes of action. It was the balanced offensive attack of the Hoosiers that propelled them to the victory. 10 Hoosiers scored, but not a single player finished with double-digit points. The game was a part of the 2019 Jimmy V Classic event held at the legendary Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City. On Friday night, Indiana got their first Big Ten victory of the 2019-2020 season. They defeated the Nebraska Cornhuskers in an overtime battle by a final score of 96-90. Trace Jackson-Davis had a career high of points, 25 points and 15 rebounds, and he led the Indiana offense in the second half. Jackson-Davis now has 5 double-doubles on the season. He also earned his third Big Ten Freshman of the Week honor. The men's basketball team is now 10-1 overall and will take on Notre Dame in the 2019 Crossroads Classic held at Bankers Life Fieldhouse this Saturday. They are not the only ones with a 10-1 record. Terry Morin's ball club shares the same record, which has given them a number 12 ranking in the latest AP poll, a new program record. This past week, the Hoosiers won on the road against Butler at Hinkle Fieldhouse with a final score of 64-53. Indiana shot 53.7% from the field, which was too much for the Bulldogs to handle, as they could only shoot just a hair over 30% themselves. The Hoosiers were excited to see the return of junior guard Bendu Yaney, who has recovered from a ruptured Achilles in last year's NCAA tournament. Youngstown State was the next victim to this Indiana team, as they lost to the Hoosiers 56-93 on Sunday. Patberg, Penn, and Wise led the Hoosiers with 18, 17, and 15 points respectively. The team scored a season-high 12 three-pointers on their path to the win. Next up, the number 10 UCLA Bruins will travel to Bloomington on Sunday, December 22nd, for a battle of ranked teams. Remember to watch us live Tuesday evenings at 8:30 p.m., or subscribe to our podcast, The Hoosier Sound, wherever you listen to podcasts. If you like the transcript and links mentioned in today's show, head over to indianahq.com to check that out, in addition to all our insightful articles. We'll catch you next Monday, December 23rd, for the next edition of the Hoosier Sound-Off. But as always, thank you for listening, Hoosier Nation, and we'll see you next time.